Hello friends, I'm Chi. Yeah, today you're surprised, right? Yes, I'm outside of my train station because I want to go somewhere. Yeah, today I'll be telling you about some important things that you need to know about laws that have been changed, some crazy things that could happen if something happened. Yeah, something like that. And also about your residence, Carta de Identita, and other things that follows. All right, if you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because here you get information like this. Information is power. Information, like the houses say. Okay, to my subscribers, one love, okay? Remember to share for me. To your friends on WhatsApp and Facebook, thank you very much. Yes, moving forward, Borutai, the chief of army staff, he was bragging. He said some criminals are there, trying to make a nonsense of him so that the international community, that is the international criminal court, they could arrest him, that kind of thing, or even ban him from traveling abroad. So he said, who cares? Nigeria is enough for me. I can live my life in Nigeria. I don't care. So, but he forgot that when he has properties in Dubai, that allegation they made that time, all his men, million dollar properties that, what's a million in Dubai he bought. So he never knew that when he goes there, they can use the Interpol and even arrest him. Remember James Ibori, he was equally arrested there. So these people don't have human feelings at all. Look at Lai Mohammed talking about them regulating social media, that if they don't stop social media, like regulate it, it will destroy them because you are doing evil. You know what you're committing in that country is evil. That's why you want to restrict this thing so that people don't have to talk anymore. They say when you talk something false, they penalize you or even death sentence. Can you imagine those crazy kind of laws they want to make? Because they are corrupt themselves. They don't want people to speak. Like, they want to take away the freedom of speech from that country, man. But I know those kind of things may not be possible because when a new government comes, all those nonsense will stop. So instead of them changing the system, making things work, they are trying to make things more harder, like military regime, man. This is not good at all. Now, moving forward, the laws that was changed, the Salvini law that was changed. According to what they said, that if after 60 days of this law being approved, they have to take it for another amendment, like modification. So if within 60 days they couldn't modify anything because they have to approve it the second time, then it will now go into the official gazette properly. So if they can't modify the second time, then they have to fall back to Salvini law. Wow, that's crazy. I don't think that should happen, man. I don't think that should happen. So because they have to work on it to remodify it again and then give it to the president for him to sign and then approve finally, or else Salvini law will come back to power. I know you are shaking now. You are shaking. Well, no problem. They also said that the courts, the Questura, have been mandated to now use this law that they have passed to make cases for people. Like in the Questura, they can now renew your document. Like if you have protezione speciale, you can now renew it, without work contract. Even in the court, the judges or the lawyers have to now use a new law to judge your case, which could be favorable because most of you who will be getting, let's say they're about to give you negative, when they now realize that your country is in danger, calamita naturale is there, war is, you face threat of life, then definitely they will pity you and then give you the protezione speciale of 2 years, man. So that's good news for you. So if you have lost your document before like that, those who have humanitarian before or casi special that couldn't renew because of the law, then you can easily now use a lawyer and see that your document can be renewed in Questura because the lawyers know what to apply. The new laws, they have to apply it and Questura definitely will honor it. So look for a very good lawyer. I mean immigration lawyer, because every lawyer will form to be an immigration lawyer. Some of them are just for marriage, for animals, for companies, for those kind of crazy kind of lawyers. So, but the main one you need is immigration lawyer. They are the one who know the laws concerning migrants, So that's what's up. So for those of you who are, about coming in, remember your Carta de Identidad is now 3 years, 3 good years. But well, in as much it sounds like bad news, it's also, I don't know whether you call it good news or bad news. You decide that in the comment section. Okay, remember when you leave the camp, one thing you should know that some regions or some cities or commune, sometimes they take away your residence. They take it out. They remove your name from the anagraphy from that commune, meaning that you don't longer exist. Why some commune leave your residence there for at least the next 1 year? After 1 year, they will take it out. So whenever you transfer to another commune, another city, try to transfer your residence to that place. Definitely that the new commune will have to signal the other commune where you have your residence so that your residence will not be shifted to the new one. If you don't do that, you may be having problem with your aims. When you want to apply some bonuses, they will tell you that this is not your residence, some kind of, let's say, baby bonus or those kind of bonuses. They will tell you this is not your residence. There's problem with your residence because IMS will definitely identify. So always remember to shift your residence along with you as you are shifting, okay? Because some of you don't even know that your residence is counting while you still go and pay people to give you residence to renew your document. Simply just go back to your former commune and get your residence certificate and then go and renew document if Questura is asking for it. Yes. So remember, before you apply for Carta or citizenship, they say you have to stay maximum 5 years for refugee status holders, the other people 10 years, those kind of crazy things. So now, you know that the residence is always required. They have to count if you have stayed for up to 5 years. But imagine them checking the system and they couldn't find you anywhere close to 5 years, maybe because you just stayed in that particular commune and just for 2 years and left, but you never bothered to get yourself a new residence somewhere. So you may be thinking, hey, but I've stayed 5 years, I've stayed 10 years, I'm qualified, but you're just squatting with people. You're just squatting with them, living with them, thinking that so long as I'm in Italy, my residence is still counted. But where? Not in the commune, not anywhere closer to the commune. So always make sure that once you leave your commune, try to fix your residence somewhere. Some people even pay for these things, pay for people to keep their residence for them. No, that's what's up. But though people charge high fee for that, that's the way nature has brought us here. Sometimes you have to do these things just to save your document. So now it means that those people who are traveling out, every 3 years, let's say, nobody knows, definitely when people go to get this carta de identita now, like a guy went, they gave him 3 years, like another one went, they gave him the 10 years. So it means that the commune functions in different ways. Some may use the old law to give you the normal 10 years, while some will just use the new law to give you 3 years. So for whichever one you get, always try to maintain that residence. Even if you are leaving Italy, keep your residence somewhere, or else you may be thinking that that 3 years, when it's over, definitely that when your carta de identita expires, you cannot access a lot of things. Even your post could block, or you cannot access a lot of things, because when you go to apply things, they ask you of your carta de identita even when you want to get a job. So that means you always be needing residence. But before you need residence, some of you think it's not just by saying they have approved the law, you just rush to any commune and ask them for residence. No, you have to get a house, register the house in that commune, then apply for your carta de identita. But if you're still in the camp, this is opportunity. Tell your camp officials, they will help you go there and you can get it easily. So that's what's up, man. Then trying to let you know the kind of bonuses. If you are having a child, you are married, you're having a child, there are bonuses you can get. Especially those of you who married in the commune. Remember, there is a kind of money they pay to people who married in the commune. If you married in the commune, try to find out. Go and tell them, there's this money I heard they give to people who married in the commune. And there are benefits that follows. Some allowances will be given to you, because you married in that commune. So also, assegno maternità, for those of you who gave birth and your residents in that particular commune well registered, assegno maternità, you can also get it. Okay, remember, some people say, some commune will say you can apply in CAF, some CAF will say go back to your commune. So you find out which of the right places you have to go and apply. Also mama bonus, also baby bonus, also remember the carta acquisti, which you can apply alongside with the mama bonus. Okay, the carta acquisti, you can get it in the post, the form. You can go to the CAF, they can help you fill it up. You can do it yourself, or you better still go to your commune assistente sociale. They can arrange everything. They can help you arrange everything. Put the necessary documents in tag, then you go and submit it back to the post. Remember, carta acquisti can be acquired by people who are over like 65 years of age or 60 years. They can go and apply for it too. That's what's up, so long as they are asilo political and the rest of the document. All right. Remembering that you as a refugee can also get a visa to Japan, man. So long as you have that refugee certificate that recognizes you as a refugee here in Italy or anywhere in Europe or anywhere in the world, you can go and apply for refugee visa, the one for Japan, Japanese refugee visa, and attach other necessary documents, your family status, your residence, other documents you have with you. That kind of visa, they normally approve it for people who are refugees only. Remember, you can go there, live, and also work there at the same time. All you have to do, go to their website and check their visa categories, select on the refugee visa and check the requirements, and then you can easily apply or go to their consulate. Very easy. A lot of people have been doing this. I just found out, man. Guy, if you're a refugee, don't miss this opportunity. Go to the Japanese visa information website and check for this refugee visa info for Japanese people. They normally issue this visa to people with refugee certificate. Okay, all right, remember your residence. Please, you can also go and check if your residence is still counting somewhere before you mistake it and think you have been living here for 5 years and 10 years. Okay, so that's what's up, man. I remain yours truly, Chi. Remember just to show me love by liking my video, share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, subscribe, and please press that bell for more notification. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm signing out. I'm Chi. Ciao.